here with
Finley.
We are here to teach you what your mother doesn't tell you about having a boyfriend, being in a relationship. We're pretty much the wisest folks you'll see.
Things get a little complicated, so...
And we're here to help.
Straighten those things out.
All the things that like you think that you got, but like we can tell you better. My and Finley's biggest tip, across the board, by far.
I'm like curious to see which one you're gonna pick.
Is to be their friend.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say too. So
good. Not to be confused with the friend zone. This is basically like a friendship with a physical attraction.
If you go straight in jumping into a relationship without ever getting to know them, it's gonna be built off like a ground level of just like shakiness. I was single a little while back, and when I was like looking around at girls and stuff, or just, you know, like hanging out with them and stuff, like one of the most important things to me was like, is there a future with you? Like, could I see myself with you in a year?
Also, if you know that you just have like a hookup interest in someone and like nothing further than that, you can leave it at that, like if that is okay with your morals, because it's way messier and trickier to get into a relationship that's based off of just wanting to hook up. This is super information I'm about to give you. It's a really good tip. My good old friend Kathy told me one time, make sure you can take care of yourself before you try to take care of anyone else. And that is something that like Finley's repeated, I've repeated to Kathy.
Goes around in a circle.
Like, it's advice to like keep in your head. It seems pretty self-explanatory, but think of if you've ever known anyone getting into a relationship because someone's giving them attention, someone they have a physical attraction to, and they're like, I kind of like this, like they're making me feel pretty special. But that's just because they're kind of like, their confidence is at like a lower point. It's difficult in high school to like know exactly who you are and what you want, but just like being comfortable with yourself and like not being anything but self-reliant, then you're in a good spot for a relationship.
Balance is important.
A nice balance.
If somebody else makes you feel special, you need to know that you can feel special without anybody else before you involve yourself like so deeply in somebody else's life. I'm not very good at that, but she's great at it. Pretty confident solo person. I'm a little more needy.
Because in a relationship, you're like helping each other. You're like friends. Being in a relationship.
That worked out great.
Once you feel like you're confident with yourself, you see someone that you like, you're pretty good friends with them, you know them pretty well, you think they're attractive, and you see a future with them, you form a relationship.
I want to be your boyfriend.
I want to be your boyfriend. Something that is awesome about Finley, he's really great at verbalizing his thoughts and saying how he feels. Like, he's really good about talking about how he feels. I would internalize everything. I was the type of person, like, if it didn't bother me an extreme amount, like, I wouldn't think to bring it up. One day you like have an outbreak and like seem super upset and like get really mad, and then your partner's like, what? Like, I didn't even know you were super mad at me.
I know last time we were together, like, it was me who could like express myself, but you were totally shut off to all that, and like it creates an imbalance.
It's really important just to tell the person, like, here's what I've been thinking. Even if you're just like in a bad mood, it's totally cool to be like, sorry, like my mom and I got in a fight this morning. It's just like been bugging me ever since, and I'm just like not on my A game. Not to play it off like, no, I'm fine. Once you're able to say that to another person, which it took me forever to figure out, and like I'm still new to this, but it's like helped our relationship so much. It's just made for such a nice seasoning into the stew of love.
That's what who you're with is there for, to like hear those things, take them into account, and then help you through them. And like, you're
yeah, like wouldn't you tell a friend that? Really think of them as your best friend.
Is that our next point? You become best friends. Before we got together, like we were just good friends. When we got together in like a relationship, it was like all of a sudden, not only are we like in a relationship in all the ways that means, but like we're like best friends. We're who we come to, you know, for things going on in our life, like.
Or just chilling.
Or yeah, or just, oh hey, I want to go out and do something tonight. Like, who should I hit up? Like, oh, Lexi. Type like butter and toast. Can't have one without the other.
So the next point we want to bring up
is just general intimacy between each other.
That's important. Finley doesn't think that this is super important, but like last time we dated, I got the compliment saying like people really enjoyed hanging out with us and like didn't feel uncomfortable. Like, we went to King's Dominion one time and it was just like you, me, and Nicole, and like she chose to be there. Getting out of a relationship. Is it circumstantial? Something like someone is moving away, going to school. He went to boarding school last time we broke up, and it would just like, it just made sense. Long distance is really tough, and then we ended up like getting back together and it being like greater than before.
A lot better. Alright, here's what I tell literally everybody getting out of a relationship. If it's meant to be, it'll come find you later. And I swear by that, especially because last time we broke up, like she said, I was going off to boarding school and a whole bunch of stuff happened. I was gone for a long time, and then I came back, and like the whole time I had like the mentality like, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me. If I'm supposed to be with Lexi, I'll be back with her at some point in my life. Sure enough, it took a long time. We went through a whole bunch of stuff. Eventually, like what it all boiled down to was like, I want to be with you. And we're running into the same problem again. She's going to LA and I can't go with her, you know, that can't be a thing. So like we have to deal with the distance again, and how we're handling it is in the exact same way because it worked so well before. We're gonna break up because we know damn well if we're really in love, like we'll find each other again. You know what I mean? Like really. The beginning of all of this is becoming a friend with somebody when you're looking at getting in a relationship. And so you're building a friendship, then when you're in a relationship, you're building like a best friendship with like they're your favorite person to be around. And then if you break up and it's a little messy and whatnot, just remember like all the friend qualities as opposed to like girlfriend and boyfriend qualities. It's just like, no, they're like my best friend. Like that doesn't just like get cut out, and it's not like, you know, like fuck you, I'm never talking to you again. It's like I still want you in my life, just in a different way.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for Finley for being in this. Comment down below if you want to see more videos with, wait, I'm moving.
That's so
sad. That just made me so sad. Now I want to read the comments and see like really happy things. Comment down below like a good joke, a funny story.
A cute picture of like a baby.
You can't comment photos.
Well,
Your favorite quote.
Inspirational quotes. Anything that brings the spirit out.
Uplifting. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a super fantastic, awesome day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thumbs up if you have a favorite dinosaur.
Actually, I don't even know if I have a favorite
Mine was the
dinosaur.
long neck one. Except for I heard they don't even actually exist.
Yeah, they don't even exist.
The Stegosaurus.
I like Ducky. My little cousin looks like Ducky.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, my little cousin looks exactly like Ducky though. Oh yeah.
No.